Hey everyone, Kaylin Beach with TKC Outdoors. On this video today, we're going to walk you through our experiences with a buck called K2. We first saw K2 in 2020 and he had lived on the farm ever since then. In this video, you will see me grow as a person, as a bow hunter, as a self-filmer, as a video editor, all the things. K2 is a really special buck mainly because in 2021, Logan killed his big buck back here. So therefore, I did not hunt as hard because I knew that there wasn't going to be a target buck that I wanted. In 2022 though, I was able to see that K2 was still on the farm and I hunted the entire season and took my time and thought it out, and that's what happened. At the end of this video, you'll really see why it made me grow as a person, and I hope you all enjoy. So if you like it, feel free to like our channel, subscribe, and share it on social media to all your friends. So let's get at it, guys. Among the obvious reasons, K2 was a special buck to us because he was there throughout the entire phase of our dating, our marriage, the honeymoon phase, everything that you can ask for in that first crucial phase of life. And he appeared to be 2.5 to 3.5 years old when he first showed up in 2020. We really enjoyed watching K2 because he was the deer that was dominant in the area, and he would always respond to grunts, rattles, and you were almost guaranteed to see him every time that you hunted in 2020. So he was super cool. That wasn't the year that we were trying to kill him, and I'm glad that we didn't. In the time that I did hunt in 2021, we finally got an encounter with K2. Like I said before, this wasn't exactly the 100% target deer that I was looking for, but we realized very quickly that we were underjudging him. He was a very mature 4-year-old giant 8-point by this point. It kind of fueled the fire for the next year, and that's what led into 2022. Unfortunately, on this encounter, my gun clicked, and we did not get to shoot him. I had brought my bow and my gun, so this was just a wild encounter.
You're good. Just be easy. Take that bullet out, put another one in it.
As we began to move in to that 2022 season, we were really hoping that K2 was still in the area, that he was still alive. We drive up quite a ways to get to our farm sometimes, and it was the ultimate goal to see him this year. It was early season. I had several encounters with him. We had him on every trail camera imaginable. He was the dominant buck. He was back. We found scrapes. We found everything.
Hey guys, so I'm doing what every woman does in the woods. Was fixing to find a place to pee, and I literally squatted down and saw this. This is important information. Hope it made you giggle. Oh my god, I have absolutely no shot. It's dark.
I decided to take my bow hunting on opening day of gun season 2022 in Kentucky, and unfortunately had an encounter with him and could not get a shot in bow range. He stopped about 45-50 yards, and it was a blizzard for this area. He was quartered to me hard. I just did not want to take the shot. He wound up chasing a deer down the field of doe, and it was probably one of the coolest experiences that I've actually ever had hunting.
Day 9010. I'm trying to kill this deer.
In the great unknown.
Let's get him.
On November 28th of 2022, we were able to finally have a good encounter with K2. In that after rut, he was still the dominant buck, still the ones on the does, and he was just skirting us. I don't think that he knew that we were there, but he was always kind of leery. This is the time of season where they've been hunted.
he was after the doe, he had her pinned, and every movement that she made, he made. So unfortunately that night we didn't really get to have a huge experience, but fast forward to December 4th of 2022 and everything changed to this day. He come in hot, and you know, that was when we made it connect.
Alright, we're waiting on the dog. K shot K2 last night, about 24 yards. Couldn't see anything. I double punched on the record, so didn't get the shot, but got him coming in. He was in there for like, I don't know, probably 30 minutes. Never would turn, face us the whole time, walked to the right. Ended up coming back through. She hit him, we think, low, but it was right behind the pocket. Followed blood, 200 yards last night. Quite a bit of blood for where we think he hit. He bedded down 150. And then from that bed, we stopped and just left. Come back this morning, of course, it started raining, so we decided to call the dog. We got Kinsey on the way right now with her pup, so hopefully we'll find him. I'm sure we'll find him. He took a left out here behind us, and you can still see blood for like 40 more yards down through there.
We had Leba and Kinsey Taylor come in from Kentucky K9 deer tracking to look for K2 that next day. We had no luck, but I don't think it was any fault of the dogs. I think that K2 took his time, and that's one thing that I have to learn as a bow hunter. It happens. I tried to hunt that next day. We were exhausted. We were just ready to go find him. We were hoping that he would come back if he wasn't dead. And 49 days later, we walked up to him in the woods. That was one thing that kind of changed my outlook on hunting. At the end of this saga, I come to realize that K2 was exactly the deer that I was wanting that year. He was that big, mature bow kill that I was looking for, and I couldn't be more happy to actually have had recovered him and to go on, and one day he'll be on the wall.